Boys and girls, we have been talking a lot this week about point of view, and we're going to talk about this again and again and again. We've talked about thick questions and thin questions. Point of view is more of a thick type question. These are the things that I want you to be thinking about, not just with poems, but in the books that you're reading today. Point of view is the voice that you hear, not just in a poem, but in your text. The voice you hear in a poem is the speaker. The speaker's point of view is how the speaker thinks or feels. Sometimes the speaker is a character in your story. Sometimes the speaker is telling you about the characters or the events that are happening in your story. It's not just poetry that we have point of view. It's the story that you're reading today. This is a more challenging thing that I want you to focus on. So today I really want you to be thinking, who's telling me this story? Does it come from one character's point of view, or is it somebody outside the action of the story that's telling me about everything that's happening? Is it just one person that I really get their feelings and their thoughts about what's happening? What is the point of view? And this is the part that just involves a lot of deeper thinking. How does that change your story? If you are reading a story from just one character's point of view and they tell what's happening, how does that change the story that you're reading? What does that make you think differently as a reader? If it's a narrator that's outside the story and they see all the bits and pieces and they're telling you all those different things that are going on, how does that make you feel as a reader when you're reading that story? Don't just read to be entertained today, though I totally want you to have fun reading. I also want you to be thinking about the point of view. Is it from one character in your story? Or is it from outside? So all the characters, you know what's going on. And how does that change or affect the story that you're reading? How does that make you feel as a reader when you're reading it? And we're going to talk about it tomorrow, so make sure you take notes on your bookmark.